Welcome to PikaPods.com, a place where you can run the finest open source web apps from just $1 per month. Under View Available Apps, you will see and find over 60 apps you can deploy immediately. And all of these apps are fully managed. And you don't need your own server to deploy them. And you can use your own domain. When you find the app you like, just click on Run Your Own and you can create an account to use it. In this video, I will be explaining Actual. So Actual Budget is a super fast and privacy-focused app for managing your finances. I'll already have it installed in my Pods library, and I will just click on Open Pod. Actual has one goal in mind: for you to be involved in your financial decisions. It has a beautifully designed interface and you can explore your finances quickly. You can find all the quick access links in the left side menu. Also, if you want to have an overview of several months, you can just click on the calendar icon in the top left and it will show 1, 2, 3, or 4 months in a row. Instead of being afraid of managing a budget, you will actually love it. Your data is synced in the background so all devices have access, but the app totally works regardless of your network connection. And this also allows end-to-end encryption to keep your data private. And the actual interface is simple but powerful at the same time. Let's first show how you can add an account. There are two ways how you can do that. On the sidebar on the left, click on Accounts. And if you don't have any accounts created yet, you can click on either Add an Account or just click on a plus sign on the sidebar. Then you can either create a local account and add transactions manually. And let's try this way first. Click on Create Local Account and give a name to your new account. I will name it Demo. You can toggle or click on Off Budget if you want to. And this means that off-budget accounts don't affect the budget and are meant to track stuff like investments and mortgages. Transactions in off-budget accounts can be categorized. They simply track balances over time. Budget accounts, on the other hand, affect the budget, and transactions can be recognized. And these are accounts where you want to track cash flows and use the budget and credit cards. So I won't send this account as an off-budget. And then you can add an account balance. Let's start with $1,000 and just click on Create. You can now see the account in the sidebar of the actual interface. If you don't like the name of your account, you can always rename it. Just click on it and just hover over the name, and there is a small paper icon, and this allows you to write a note about this account. And there's a pen icon, which allows you to rename this account. After editing a note for the account or its name, just hit on Enter to save your changes. You can also close or delete an account. Navigate to your account by clicking it on the sidebar on the left. Click on the 3 dots, which is the top right of the transactions list, to show the Actions menu. And you can click on Close an account. When you click on that, you need to select another account to transfer the existing balance to. Once you have that, if you have multiple accounts, select the new account and click on Close Account. Let's show how you can add transactions or import files. Actual lets you import transactions from your bank files. So if you click on Create an Account, you will see that you can create a local account if you want to add transactions manually, or you can also import certain files into a local account. You can log into your bank's account website and download the file. You see that Actual app supports importing KIF and QFX files, and most financial software use these type of files. If you have it, just click on account that you want to import your transactions into and select the file. If your bank does not support these files, then CSV files will work as well. I have one CSV file with 3 transactions. A CSV file is basically an Excel file. I will go back to Actual and import this spreadsheet. I will select the account that I want to import my transactions, and this will be my demo account. I will click on the Import button, and I will find the file on my computer. And now I'll need to set up the fields to match my CSV file. What does this mean? Well, you see that I have a few columns in my original file. My debits and credits, or my inflows and outflows, are not in a separate columns. If your debits and credits are in a separate columns, you can optionally toggle on split amount into separate inflow and outflow columns. But I don't have that, so I will leave it as is. Also, if the date is not being imported correctly, the green date, you see that here, is how actual app interprets the date. And you can change the date format to match your CSV file. You can find that over here. You can optionally toggle on flip amount if you want to negate all of the amounts in the CSV file. This is useful if you have all outflows. You can also toggle on add multiplier to add a multiplier to all of the amounts in the CSV file. This can be useful if you want to make an approximate currency conversion. Once you have all that set up, just click on Import 3 transactions. And there you go. You see that actual app imported all the transactions. So I had one top up of my account, $250, and then 2 outflows. So I had 2 card payments. So I can always rename it by clicking on the name. Let's say, for example, DM. And the other one was Lidl. Currently, these are not categorized, and I can always set a category for general and food, for example. If you made a mistake or if you want to delete the transaction, just select it, click on the arrow next to one transaction, and then either duplicate it, delete it, or add a note to it. You can also add a new transaction manually. Just click on Add New at the upper menu, select the date. We can choose today's date. We can add a payee. We can add a note. We can categorize it as food and then a payment of $50, for example, and just click on Add. And that's it. We have a new transaction added to it. And you see how our running balance has decreased. So these are the basic features of the actual app. You can easily and quickly get access to actual through PikaPods. When you register on PikaPods.com, you will get a $5 free starting credit. Until next time, take care.